What does she have? Sarcoidosis? Put in front of that. Jubb cell rejuvenation targets this because that's part of our reading and giving it to her like what she has. You'd say Jubb cell rejuvenation targets this. Why? Because it definitely is endothelial cell that line these organs. So what's the reason why you could run through the desert, you know, like in the heat for several hours, you know, and be fine? But most people would perish after a half an hour, an hour. Because if you've got a volume, and you've got the capacity to hold water, it's not going to evaporate off you like it's going to most people. And how much water do you have? But this is sort of like a fitness. I mean, somebody could train themselves more in the heat, and so they become ever more like fit, you know, for these things. It creates a drought resistance. What does it do? It causes heat and cold shock protein to go into the membrane. And what's that? That involves tyrosinase, it involves phenylalanine and tryptophan, those three amino acids. And what have we got in the Gouda? That's what we've got in the Gouda. What have we got in every single product? That's what we've got. Why? Because we're targeting specifically endothelial cell to cause those organs and things to function again. Right. So is DNA specific in a formula? Yes, it is. What's that for? Well, because you've got specific organs, and some are very vascular, some are more striated, muscular, and connective tissue more. And how much vascularization does it have? Are you going to have mucorracemiosis as part of the life colloid that actually comes into that from what you selected that goes into the formula? So like the vacua is very specific for the pancreas, very specific for the Brunner gland, very specific for the Hydarian glands. And digest aid, what's that good for? Wow, that's going to help all the endothelial cells that line all the blood vessels. What does it do? Dissolve and clears away plaque. So every single thing sort of has some detox benefit, but how does it do it? By building a steam shovel of what? Of nutrient. So Kathy, yeah, she could go online and book a session. That's right. And we'll do the session. So she can just look and see what suits her and book a time. And that will come through to my phone and I'll see if that works good and I'll get back to her. So, yeah. Oh, I reckon that we'd do it, set up a really great reading and time frame for this. And so, yeah, she could, that's real simple that she could go online and book a session for $99. Like, it's really, yeah. So I'd say it's certain that symptoms that we're talking about here relate to what this work targets, you see. And so could somebody expect to get better? Definitely. Has someone gone into remission because they reduced their symptoms? And where's the talk about it? That's our group talk. That's our group thing. So, like, it's very unique to us. Yes? So how about making an appointment? I think it's the best thing. For $99, you just can't, you know, not. Because if you have something that you'd like or you don't, you're going to benefit. So why not book an appointment now? Yeah. Take advantage of this, because it's put right now to be just the least expense for you. Happy Face cares at the moment, and you're devoting time to people like yourself. So there we go. Well, the only other thing I always tell somebody is, damn it, they're going to not feel so amazing, like they've got to the bottom of things at the end of the call, like they feel excited. So that's a good embedded command, mate. At the end of the session, you're going to feel real good. That's a great embedded command, yeah? So you should give that to everybody, because that's true. Most people get to the bottom of things, so amazing, like, wow. And that they just love. Endogenous opiates typically flow from someone afterward, because they all of a sudden have a lot more quiet, but they have like a focus, yeah. It's the things coming toward themselves.